Hi guys, it's Will Wynn here from My Car Heaven. We're here at the 2020 London Concours at the Hack. Let's take a look around all of the cars and see what it's all about. Alright, follow me. So there's about 80 cars here. Some of the best cars in the world, rare cars. This was a winner of the greatest marques, Aston Martin. It's a 1956 Aston Martin DB2 4. Lovely. What's not to love about this? Love the colour. It's a 1961 Aston Martin DB4 Series 2 Sports Saloon. So we'll take a walk around all of the Aston Martins. Which has a feature here of the greatest marques. That's a rare car, you don't see one of them very often. It's a really cool car. You can tell it's a Zagato. So that's a 2019 Aston Martin Vanquish Zagato shooting brake. Very distinctive car. A very nice hypercar. 2011 Aston Martin 177. Beautiful. Here's a Casino Royale Aston Martin DBS 2009. All of these cars are presented by Nicholas Mee. Here's a 2007 Aston Martin Vanquish S. Moving on to 2005 Aston Martin DB9. Exceptional value for money for cars now. Pick them up for about 35 grand. And last but no means least, we've got the 1979 Aston Martin Lagonda Series 2. So there's your Aston Martins. Moving over to the Lamborghinis, starting with the Concours winner of the great marques Lamborghini. This is a 1970 Lamborghini Espada S2. Next to one of my favourite cars, Lamborghini Murcielago. What's not to love about that? And it's an SV, 1972. Unfortunately, we got this car covered up, but we'll come back to that later. It's a silhouette of the 1977 Lamborghini silhouette. Beautiful car, I love these. Lamborghini Countach, of course. It's a 1988 model, LP 5000 QV. What a monster that is. Very distinctive, like all Lamborghinis. That's why I love them. So that's a 1990 Lamborghini LM002. Followed by one of my favourite cars, the Lamborghini Diablo SV. It's a 1977 model. And then we come on to a 2003 Lamborghini Murcielago. Not keen on that colour. It's just bland, isn't it? But beautiful car. Again, next to another bland coloured Aventador. This is the LP 7004 2013. That's more like it. Beautiful. That is a monster of a car. That's the SJV Roadster Lamborghini Aventador 2020. And the gentleman's Lamborghini. What a car that is. That's a 1967 Lamborghini 400 GT. we have a selection of classic Jaguars, a few E-Types, Dinos, Bentleys, Astons. Wow, and McLaren Senna. So this is a pursuit of speed collection. So we've got 2018 McLaren Senna, followed by one of my favourite cars of all time, Ferrari F40. As you'd expect at a concours event, all these cars are impeccable. Lamborghini Countach, Periscope LP400. Look inside. Very distinctive looking car. I do love these. So expensive now though. Next to a Ferrari Daytona, 1973. Beautiful. Next to a Lamborghini Mura, 1970s Lamborghini Mura S, followed by one of my favourite cars of all time, 1959 Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing. Just phenomenal. And the winner, believe it or not, of all of these cars was a 1952 Jaguar XK120. It's nice, but nowhere near any of these others in my opinion. This Mercedes is beautiful just from every angle. Some more cars. I think these cars are for sale. So, okay, come on to another collection. This time, this one is the collectors. This one is a Triumph 1974 TR6. This is a 2004 Aston Martin Vanquish S. A Mini, one of my favourite cars of all time. Not quite sure I like that one, but that's a 1995 Mini Cooper. Personally, I like the original Mark 1s. And a Jag. It's a 1976 Jaguar XJC. What a cool car this is. For those of you into your custom cars, hot rods, etc., that is a 1932 Ford Model B. What a beautiful car. And last but not least on this is a really cool 911. It's a 1995 model, 993. How cool is that? Okay, more cars. Aston Martin over here. Alpine cars, they're old and they're new model in the distance. So these are car companies trying to sell their models. And you've got Foscas over there. 3 Ferraris. Right, we'll now move on to Dinos. We've got Lancias over here. One of my favourite marques of all time. So, these are all of the Ferrari Dinos and the original colours that came out of the factory. Not sure they're the original wheels, mind. But anyway, let's have a look at the cars. So this is a 1974 Ferrari Dino 246 GTS. It's got sort of burgundy colour. Not quite a colour for me, to be fair. And then we've got sort of a navy blue. I'm sure I'm going to get corrected by some of you guys on what the actual colour is. I do like it in grey. I think the grey is a very cool colour. Yellow is the best though, for sure. Purple, very unusual. Silver's cool as well. Sort of a lighter blue. Quite a bit of condensation on the windows on that one. And red, of course. So I don't know what your favourite colour is. I think mine is yellow. More cars. Subaru Imprezas. I'd love to drive one of them. Probably the smallest car of the day. Not sure it's a car for me. That's a 1966 Unipower GT. Size of the wheels, look, size of my hand. They're tiny. Wow. Okay, so we're coming on to the next collection now. This is the Lost Marks. So these are cars that have marks that have just disappeared over time. I do like these old cars. This is a 1933 Talbot AV105 Vanden Plas Sports Tourer. That's a cool car, like that. ISO Griffo, what a car. That's a 1967 ISO Griffo GL300 Series 1. Stunning. This one's not for me, but that's a 1980 Talbot Sunbeam Lotus. Those of you into your Lotuses will probably love that. Here we've got a 2005 Marcos TSO GT2 prototype. Unfortunately, we've got a Bizzarini under the cover here, 1967 Bizzarini P538, but we'll get a picture of that later. What a cool car that is. You wanna know what it is? It's the winner, that's for sure. It's a 1961 Facel Vega HK500. So that was the winner of the Lost Marks. Probably rightly so. Although I'd go for the ISO Griffo. Then we've got a 1956 AC Ace Roadster. Very cool. And last but no means least, we've got a 1953 Jowett Javelin. Some army trucks. They're quite cool. New feature, that wasn't there last year. Now we come over to my sort of cars for sure. So this is the era of the supercar. This car won, and obviously you all know this is a... Well, let's just hold on a minute.
London Concours. So yesterday we had a lot of liquid sunshine. Today we're hoping for more the real thing. So welcome to the Automotive Company grounds here in the City of London. We look forward to a fun day, talking cars, seeing cars, admiring cars, recognising great cars. Peter, we've got a number of conversations to have during the day. We're going to around some of the classes being judged yesterday. We've got more of the classes to cover today. And who talking to today?
I was just going to say, Richard, when you said we had liquid, I think you can say you had a liquid lunch, as you usually do. But anyway, yes, we're hoping for some glorious sunshine today. We are going to be wandering around and introducing some of the classes that we couldn't get around yesterday, and also there are a couple of special features, of course, including that wonderful lineup of Ferrari Dinos, which is a lovely selection of different specs and a variety of colours, so please do have a look at them. One thing we would like to bring your attention to, of course, we are holding this event. It is the first of its kind to have been held this year, certainly this summer. And we do ask you to please pay attention to the regulations and the rules, the COVID regulations. We are doing our best to make sure that everyone can have a lot of fun and enjoy the day, but we must also follow those regulations, so please do pay attention.
And then around lunchtime, Peter, we're going to remind everybody of the class winners in the best of show from yesterday. We had some great winners who came up to us the awards yesterday evening, and a great best of show. We'll talk about that.
So you all know what this is. This is a 2010 Ferrari 599. It's such a big car. I used to not really like them, but I think they're quite cool now. You pick them up for about 80 to 90k. That's a lot of car for the money. That's more like it. A Lamborghini colour. Not sure I would go for a convertible Performante, to be fair, but each to their own. It's a 2014 Gallardo Performante Spider. Still a beautiful looking car to this day, isn't it? And it always will be, I suppose. It's a 2014 Ferrari 458 Speciale. It's very cool. Monster. As we all know, that is a Dodge Viper. It's a 2016 ACR Extreme. Not quite for me, but each to their own. Moving on to a Mercedes. It's a 2016 AMG GTS. And then we come on to the Porsche GT3 RS. Again, not really for me. That's a 2016 Porsche 911 GT3 RS. This is for me. What a car. Love this. It's just a shame it's so expensive at my price range for sure. So that's 2018 Ford GT, as you know. Just love it. Just look. Just the design. It's just mad. Must be a monster to drive. Love the back. Look at that. How cool is that? And again, you can tell my age, love a bit of Ferrari Testarossa, Miami Vice, Crockett and Tubbs. Black's okay, but I still think white or red, and I can't quite understand why they're so expensive still. There's thousands made. That's quite a cool Ferrari, as you can probably tell with the racing seats. It's a 1992 Ferrari 348 Challenge. So lots of other things you can do here: drinks, coffee, Veuve Clicquot area, which I'll definitely be experiencing later. Moving over, we've got 3 or 4 more collections. So now we've got this is a 1955 Austin Healey 100M Le Mans. This is in convertibles, the golden era. That is a cool car. Not as cool as this though. Of course, we all know what this is. It's a 1960 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. Stunning. Just everything about these cars is beautiful. Just look at the door handle, look at the interior. Just stunning. And love these little features here. The caps, just great. Sitting next to a 1959 Porsche 356 BT5 Roadster. It's cute. Here we've got Lotus Elan. It's a 1968 Lotus Elan S3 DHC. This is so definitely a car that I'd want in the My Car Heaven collection. Not got enough big enough garage, not got enough money, but it's a 1964 Jaguar E-Type Series 1 3.8 Roadster. And here we go. What a car that is. Beautiful. Of course, it's one. This is a 1967 Ferrari 330 GTS. It's won not only convertibles, the Golden Era Concours winner, but it's also won the best in show. So let's take a walk around this one. It's beautiful. Number plate 1 SVA. It's just immaculate. I'm sure this is probably better than the day it came out, in better condition than the day it came out of the factory at Ferrari. Beautiful. Here's a 1967 Fiat Dino Spider 2000. It's a cool car as well. And look, beautiful Jaguar. It's a 1955 Jaguar XK120 in mint condition.
I'll tell you what, I can ask you a question. The actual air conditioning unit, have you ever seen better leather?
Last but no means least, very cool, relatively cheap still. You can get a good one for these between 10 and 20 grand. It's a 1968 Alfa Romeo Junior Spider. Alright, moving on to a bit of Americana. If you love Gas Monkey Garage and all the American car shows and custom shows, you'll love all this. This is a 1932 Ford V8 5-window coupe. It's cool. I think that's cooler though, look at that. Yes. With the engine bay on show. Again, 1932 Ford Model B. It's a V8 Roadster. It's got a blown injected flathead V8. So cool. Look at this car. Got a detachable hard top. That'd be cool to drive. I'd love to drive stuff like that. So these cars are all in the speed of sand, the 100 miles per hour club. This is a 1932 Ford V8 Streamline, a flathead V8. What a beautiful car, I like that. I'd love to drive something like this. Just as driving should be. Pure, simple.
Yeah, the van doesn't over there.
It's another Ford. I'm assuming they're all Fords. So this is a 1930 Model Ford A Tudor sedan Buick nailhead, whatever that means. It's 1928 Ford Model A Roadster, small blocks Chevy engine. That's mean, like that. It's a 1934 Ford V8 3-window coupe, blown flathead V8. Let's see if we can have a look inside. Cool. It's a 1927 Ford Model T Roadster, flathead V8, and last but not least, the biggest car, probably the heaviest car. It's a 47 Ford Deluxe Coupe blown flathead V8. Moving on. Just some cars on show. It's a 1998 Bentley Azure. Beautiful. And then we've got a 1965 Jaguar E-Type. Beautiful, love this one. This is a reincarnation. It's a continuation car of the Jaguar XK SS. Very cool. Let's take a quick look around this. How cool is that? It's lovely. No doubt this will cost a hell of a lot of money. It's a nice Bentley. So that's a 1958 Bentley S1 Continental, 1934 Talbot 110 Alpine replica, and another Austin Healey from 1958. It's cool. Now onto one of my favourites and the last collection here, so we're almost done. This is all about Lancia. This is called Lancia Legends. So let's take a quick look around all of these cars. This is a 1929 Lancia Lambda 8th Series 224 Lungo. Probably haven't pronounced that right, but beautiful car. I'll be doing some featured walks around each car later on today, and there'll be some more information on these cars on the website soon. So here's a 1934 Lancia Augusta March Special. Not for me, that one, but a 1952 Lancia Aurelia B20 GT chassis number 1501. It's more like it. That is a nice car. Take a quick look around this one. This is a 1955 Lancia Aurelia B24 Spider. Pininfarina. Beautiful. Lovely. And then we move over to this Zagato bodied Lancia. This is a 1965 Lancia Flamina, sorry, SSZ. Shoot me down for pronouncing that wrong. Beautiful. I own a Lancia, but it's not here. Here we go, the 1994 Lancia Delta Integrale. It's a cool car, isn't it? I'm not sure if it's got the dials, but the dials in these cars are just cool. Just look, all featured for racing. Just lovely. And of course, everyone knows this one. It's a 1974 Lancia Stratos HV Group 4 motor racing, rally racing legend. And this is one of the Lancia Legends. Personally, I prefer these. Not sure on the colour of that one, but this is a 1983 Lancia 037 Rally Group B car. These are all Lancia 037s. My favourite is this one down here with the Martini racing colours.
car, I'll go in, I'll pay for the swap, we'll plug off the one.
Take a quick look round.
Then you run it to the mall. And then between us, so and I'm thinking, I don't know whether your boys would be interested in it. I'll
Just look at that, it's just immense. Oh, fantastic.
I think it's absolutely perfect.
Just so cool. And last but no means least, this is 1974 Beta Coupe Group 4 rally car. So that's most of the cars covered, but I have forgot one car that we're just going to walk over to. I don't think it's the most expensive car here, but it's certainly, I believe, the newest. You can see over there it's yellow. So this is the new Lotus electric hypercar. Over £1 million. Let's have a quick look around it. It is something to behold, it is beautiful.
Again, have a good show. Cheers.
So cool. I love the rear of this car. You can see the bits at the back here moving. Look at that. Obviously all aero stuff. Big hole scoops in the back. Diffusers. It's amazing. It's got to be right up there as one of the most beautiful cars here on show. Well done, Lotus. So there you have a walk around the show. Get yourself down here this year, or if you can't make it this year, come next year, and see you soon. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Share with your friends. All right, take care. Bye now.